This is the second of 3 educational videos on writing the college essay. If you haven't watched the first video, I would encourage you to do it because it helps you come up with topics to write about for your personal statement or your college essay. And this video will focus instead on pitfalls to avoid, what not to do when you write your personal statement. This is Elaine Ayers from the English department, and I've helped students with this in the past. I hope I can help you with that right now. The first trap to avoid is sweating the word count for right now. Students will look at the Common App prompts or other essay prompts and realize quickly in their drafting process that it's easy to exceed 650 words or a 500-word limit. The word count is important, and at some point you do need to deal with it, but not first and foremost. What I tell my students as they work on their college essays is first get it good enough. Then we can worry about getting it short enough. But if you're worrying about getting it short enough before it's good enough, it's like worrying about the arrangement of the deck chairs on the Titanic. There's no point to the word count if the essay isn't good first. So first, make sure your essay does what it's supposed to do. It allows the reader to feel like he or she gets to know you. Then we can sweat the word count. The second pitfall to avoid is writing a list instead of an essay. I don't want to belabor this point because I spoke about it in the first video, but I do want to mention that the college application is a great place to list all your accomplishments, every single one of them. The college essay or the personal statement, however, is a place to introduce yourself to your readers. We don't get to know each other through lists. We get to know each other through our stories. So use your college essay as a place to focus in one direction and tell your story. The third pitfall to avoid is speaking only of your strengths. I also spoke at some length about this one in the first video, so I'll keep my comments brief. But if you think about it, college admissions counselors are looking to make investments in the people they admit. And if all you can talk about is your strengths or a great strength, and you come off as if you've never been challenged, you're not a sound investment for admissions or for scholarship. These college admissions folks know that college will challenge you. And if you sound like you've been able to get through life with very few challenges or no failures or no stress, the problem is they know you're going to deal with stress in college and they don't know how you'll handle it. So reflect on experiences that show growth, not on experiences where you've had perfection. Okay, so having said it's good to speak of your challenges, you need to be very careful not to be too critical of somebody else in your college essay. Don't make some other person as the source of your challenge. Occasionally I've seen students talk about challenges as, this teacher was really unfair to me, or this coach was a horrible person, or this person in my life is abusive. You know what? Those things could even be true. But if you use your college essay as an opportunity to throw somebody under the bus when he or she isn't there to defend himself or herself, the person who comes off looking like a jerk is you, no matter how truthful you're being. So don't criticize somebody else in your college essay. It backfires. The last pitfall I want to talk about is that of going it alone. If you can get some help with your college essay, you're probably better off with it. The first thing you want to make sure you don't do is don't wing it with your college essay. Don't just slam one draft of this and send it in. This is probably a high-stakes essay for you. So it'd be great if you could get somebody to proofread your essay, and better still, if you need some guidance, get somebody to comment on the content of your essay. Is your message effective? English teachers are great helps with this. They can usually be pretty objective in terms of writing, and they probably also know you. Now, having said that, English teachers are also really busy. And if you ask them to look at your college essay, you're asking them to go above and beyond their usual line of duty. So make sure you give them time, make sure you're polite, and make sure you're understanding that folks can't always help you exactly when you want it. Okay, I think that's all the advice I have for this video. Avoid these errors and your odds of a great essay, I think, will be significantly higher. Good luck with the process, guys.